Hello and welcome back to Fuller Yoga, or welcome to the channel if you're new here. Today we're going to be going through a sequence of heart opening, chest opening exercises. To start off with today, we're going to gently get into child's pose. So maybe positioning ourselves towards the back of our mat, our knees just about the width of our mat, lowering our bums down and bringing our arms forwards. Exhale and lowering our forehead and our chest to the ground, nice and slowly, nice and softly. Deep inhale and exhale through our nose, really releasing any tension. We're going to slowly come back up. I'm going to go and bring our knees together, and we're going to stay with our bum on top of our heels. We're going to inhale and we're going to bring our arms wide into our cactus position. Exhale, bringing our chin to our chest and hugging ourselves, wrapping our arms around, reaching round to our shoulders. Inhale, bringing our arms wide into our cactus position. Exhale, wrapping our arms round again, maybe bringing the other arm on top of your other arm this time, or maybe keeping it the same, whatever feels natural. Inhale, bring our arms open into our cactus position again. Exhale, bringing that chin down to our chest and wrapping our fingertips around, giving ourselves a nice hug. Have another inhale and exhale here. And lower our hands down to our sides. Going to bring our hands forwards and bring our hands underneath our shoulders and our knees underneath our hips. We're going to walk our hands out to the top of our mat or in front of us, and we're going to come into our puppy pose. So we're going to keep our hips and knees aligned, and we're going to lower our chest and our chin, maybe bringing it to the mat. We're going to keep our arms nice and straight and keep our elbows just hovering above the mat. Exhale. Inhale. Next inhale, we're going to bring our arms back under into our tabletop position. And from here, we're going to spread our fingers apart, grounding our hands into the mat. We're going to tuck our toes and we're going to lift our hips, coming into our child's pose. Now, whatever feels comfortable for you, so maybe bringing your hands a bit further to the other end, walking out those feet, bending each knee. Inhaling and exhaling as we do so, bringing those hips towards the back of the mat and finding some stillness. On our next inhale, we're going to bring our right foot up, bring our right foot through in between our hands. We're going to come up to our warrior two position, bring our left foot parallel to the back of our mat and really bending into that right knee, keeping the right knee above our ankle. Going to bring our arms out, our fingertips elongating and pointing towards the shorter ends of the mat. We're going to imagine in this position there's two walls either side of us. And we're trying to just fit in nice and straight alongside these walls. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Going to lean forwards, bringing that left hand down to our left leg and circling our right hand above our head. Opening up that right side. Deep inhalation, deep exhalation here. On the next exhale, we're going to bring that right elbow across to our right thigh, sweeping that left hand along the ground and bringing our left arm and our hand pointing towards the shorter end of our mat. Inhale, exhale. A couple of deep breaths here. And on our next exhale, we're going to bring our hands down to either side of our right foot. We're going to lower that left knee. We're going to come into our low lunge, bringing our hands above our head. Exhale, really dropping that pelvis, sinking into our low lunge position. We're going to bring our hands into prayer position. We're going to bring our left elbow to the outer of our right knee. Now you can stay here and you can bring your chest open and bring it towards the center of your chest, towards where your hands are. You can stay here if you feel comfortable. And the next thing we can do is we can tuck our left toes in, come up to a high lunge here, opening that chest on the right side. And then from here, we're going to bring our left foot forwards, meeting our right foot at the top of our mat. We now should be in this seated position, in our chair pose, with our prayer hands to the side. We're going to open them up and open that chest up. Nice deep breath. One more inhale, exhale. Swing our hands down into our forward fold. Taking hold of those elbows and swinging from side to side. Every exhale, deeper into our forward fold. Inhale, we're going to rise up. Exhale, bringing your hands down. Now we're going to do the same thing, but on the other side. So inhale, hands coming up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bringing those legs back. Exhale, lowering ourselves to the ground. Inhale, opening up that chest and our upwards facing dog. Gaze up to the ceiling. Tucking the toes in. Bringing our hips back. Making sure you feel comfortable in your downward dog. As I say, heels don't have to be to the mat. They can be raised, knees can be slightly bent. Really focusing on bringing those hips further back, pressing into our hands, our fingertips, and fingers, nice and wide. Walking out those legs. And slowly, after a few breaths, we're going to find some stillness. With our next inhale, we're going to bring our left leg up to our three-legged dog and bring our left leg forwards in between our hands. We're going to come up into our warrior two, having that right leg parallel. Maybe moving our feet a little bit, repositioning. We want our heels to be aligned. So our front heel here, draw a line backwards, going to our heel at the back. Arms nice and straight, really looking at that middle finger in front of us. Next exhale, we're going to lean forwards, turn our hand over, bringing our right hand down to our right thigh and bringing that left hand above our head, opening up that left side. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and on the next exhale, bringing that left elbow to our left thigh, sweeping that right hand along the floor and bringing it over our head, pointing our fingertips straight as if we're going over the top of our mat. A couple of deep breaths here. Inhale, exhale. Going to be lowering our hands either side of our left foot, bringing our right leg straight, lowering that knee, coming into our low lunge. Inhale, we're going to raise our hands above our head. Really sinking that pelvis every time we exhale. Going to bring our hands down into prayer position. And as I said before, you can stay here and hook that right elbow onto that left thigh, on the outside of the left thigh. We're going to align our chest. So bringing our chest in line, hopefully, or across as much as we can to our hands. When we're ready, we're going to tuck our right toes under. We're going to pop up into a high lunge. Deep breaths. When you're ready, and shift weight into that left leg and bring our right leg forward, sinking back down into our chair pose. Keep breathing as you're doing this and opening your arms up wide, opening your chest. A couple of deep breaths here. Then we're going to forward fold. Holding onto our elbows, swinging from side to side. Bringing our hands down to the mat. We're going to bring both our feet back into our plank position. We're going to lower ourselves onto the ground. We're going to be on our bellies. So just find yourself comfortable on your mat, on your towel, on the ground, whatever you're on. Relax. Bringing your cheek down to one side. Take a couple of deep breaths here. We're going to bring our elbows to our side, our hands out just in front of us to the width of the mat. Forehead down to the ground. Inhale, lifting our chest, coming into our Sphinx position. Exhale, lowering our forehead down, or maybe one side of our face. Inhale, rising again, bringing our chest up, keeping our arms nice and flat. Exhale, lowering our face down, maybe our forehead, maybe the other side. And one more time. Inhale, bringing that gaze, looking forwards into our Sphinx position. And lowering back down, forehead to the ground. We're going to bring our arms out into a T position. Going to face our left hand, and we're going to tuck our left toes under. Going to bring our left foot behind us, so left foot behind our right knee, sort of where I am, just bent. If that's a little bit too strong for you, you can rest it on top or bring the leg up. You don't want to feel too much of a pull or strain. We're going to bring our left arm just to rest behind us, bringing the right side of our cheek down. Inhaling through our nose. Exhale. You should be able to feel opening really across the right side of your chest into your shoulder. A couple of deep breaths here. Our next exhale, we're going to roll back over onto our belly, bringing the arm out into our T position. We're going to bring our head down onto our left cheek. We're going to bring that right foot up, bringing it over, and bringing that right hand behind our back. As I said before, bringing our left leg across behind us like this. That might feel strong enough for you. Or bringing your knee up and your foot flat behind you. Left cheek down to the ground, and really feeling that pull on the left side of your chest. Next exhale, we're going to roll back over, bringing that leg down, bringing that arm out. We're going to push up. I'm going to come back into our child's pose again, bringing our knees nice and wide, sinking back down and bringing our forehead down and our hands elongating and our arms stretching out towards the other end of the mat. Our next exhale, we are going to roll back up. So for our last exercise, we're going to come back onto our knees, bum onto our heels. If you do happen to have a strap, a belt, anything like that, a dog lead even, you might need it, you might not, depending who've maybe done this exercise for or just what your body can do. I need the strap for one side, but for the other I don't. It can be the case that one side you have more movement than the other. I think naturally we all have one side that's maybe a bit better, a bit more flexible than the other. So we're going to bring our right hand up, our left hand down. We're going to bend our elbows and try to get our fingers to touch at the back. Turn to the camera so you can see here. In the case that maybe they can't touch, you can happily have them here and just feeling that stretch. The other thing you can do is take the strap. This one's quite a long strap, but you have one end of the strap, you hold, dangle it across and here, and then just helps that you can just pull your arms together a little bit more. Obviously not overstraining, but you can then gauge maybe how far they are. Maybe at some point you might not need the strap, but this side I'm not as good. So keeping our left hand high, right hand low, bending our elbows. And as you can see, I struggle a bit more here. So just bringing that strap taking hold of both, really stretching out there. Thank you for watching if you've watched this far, and as always, subscribe, like, and please leave a comment if there's anything you'd like to see me do